It's called a promo,
Shut
kid,
your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead.
You ready? No! I said, are you ready?
That was good. I'm glad you finally decided to pull that giant stick out of your butt and have some fun for once in your life.
You're uneducated marks! You sit there on your phones tweeting out your opinions like they're worth a damn. Let me explain something to you people. You don't know shit!
And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's death.
Just because Through the Table is an uncensored, unfiltered show doesn't mean we don't have hearts and are good human beings. We just say fuck a lot, that's all.
Right.
Part done, bro.
I love the show.
Fuck
Now-
them up.
We're about to switch it over and have some more picture fun. This Through the Table is called Mike and Jeff's All-In Scrapbook. I've collected 80, actually I think it's like 70. The other 10 were Brandon's. 70 from your Instagrams, photos. One specific video. I'm not going to say what video is here, but there is a surprise video at the end. So folks are going to have to stick around for that
Oh,
one.
shit.
Let's get to
Oh,
this here.
God.
I'm not going
Okay,
to
one
waste time.
Josh, one question. Okay,
What do we want to talk about?
Josh, one question.
I'm here. I'm ready. What's the question?
So, did you took the pictures that, like, I did post on my IG, and I also posted them on Facebook also. Like,
I just got everything from Instagram.
oh, damn, you should have took some, like, from Facebook also.
We're going to end up with a part 2.
Oh, damn. You're right. Part 2 will be good. Oh, damn. Okay.
Hedge
This
Cero, bro.
Dude, let me tell you something. Top
Let me tell you
5.
something.
Top 5. Dead or alive. I don't
Okay.
care what nobody says. Hechicero
Okay.
is one of the ones. One
That's
of the
sick.
luchadors right there, man. I even told him that. Like, dude, you, like, definitely, like, right now, you've been killing the game with the Lucha Libre and stuff like that. I, like, congratulate him, giving him flowers and everything. So it's like, you know, I told her, like, no, they don't know about you, man. They don't know you about that life. I told him that.
I love that.
I told him that. He was like, you're right.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh God, he was so cool, man. He was definitely so cool.
Commander.
Oh,
Commander,
You've
dude.
seen this guy wrestle like 50 times. I've seen
50
Commander
times.
wrestle a shit ton.
You know what? I could have told him, like, you know that one ROH show that we went, that, like, when he came to us after his match, you know, I
He
cheered
smelled
him up.
so fucking good that night.
I should have told him that. Like, I should have told him that. Like, dude, why you smell so fucking good every time you know?
I know that.
Like, you
Yeah,
wrestle.
it was in like our video while I was filming. I was like, why he smell so good?
Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, what kind of like
What the fuck?
spray? What kind of like perfume or spray or that he wore before he came out? Like,
Dylan's joke is like that's his perfume. It's called Commander. His signature perfume.
Commander.
Here's Jeff with Commander.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was a tough guy pose on my end. He was
Tough guy pose.
Yeah. I realized Commander was like, damn, he's like short.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
gotta
damn,
call
you
him
made
out
it.
like that.
Like, damn, like
Okay.
Teton.
Got Teton
So-
in the book. This
Teton,
is low
so
key one of my favorite luchas that I don't talk about enough. And when I got to see him at Supercard, I got so loud for him. I was like, "Fuck Nick Wayne! It's about Teton winning this title tonight."
I'm not gonna lie, Teton should have won that, man, dude.
I
Like
would've popped.
the amount of times we saw him on TV and stuff, like on
Yeah.
AEW, and it's just like, dude, like I forgot he's part of the Nitos group, Los Innobles,
Yeah.
LIJ. So it's just kind of crazy. That's like, man, we get to see him in person and stuff. And what's lucky that like I got to, take a pic with him before, like he had his own meet and greet too. I didn't even know that. So
That's it.
so it was just like I got it for free before he actually started his. So
I got it.
yeah.
I got to see him so up and close at that supercar, but I think we're gonna get to see him again live at the MLW show in September. I think he's confirmed for that. There's a lot of luchadors confirmed for it, so
Yeah, CMLO. They've
I'm
been
ready. We
bringing
need
them
Lucha
out.
Big E to. I'm trying to get Lucha Big E to go to this show. I'm like, if you go to one more show with us this year, make sure it's the MLW one because you're gonna feel Lucha Libre when you go to that.
Oh yeah,
That's a
definitely.
whole side note. Mm.
Sorry about your damn luck, Cowboy James Storm. You ever watch? If you ever
Watched TNA
watch,
growing up.
yeah, man, TNA original, pretty much. So he was pretty cool to talk to. He had his own table at the second floor, uh, selling shirts and stuff. He wasn't like part of like the like whole meet and greet room, but he just had like this table outside of it and stuff. So it was pretty awesome. He was pretty awesome to
Yeah.
talk to and
That
everything.
was like a random one. I was like, I just didn't expect to see that one in there. Don't see beer money around too often.
It was like with beer money. It was like, no, it's James Storm. I was like, okay, he's like, oh, he's just there. He's just like just talking to people and everything, and he's got his own merch.
And then we got Paul White.
Dude, tell me why does this picture look like I just met the president of the United States shot?
He's Presidential Paul.
Presidential Paul.
That's Presidential
Yeah.
Paul right there.
But what's cool is that like after Jeff had his picture with him and stuff, and he brought up like, what was the name?
Dude.
What was the name of that character from this fighting game? It has the same name that's like Jeffrey. And I said Virtual Fighter. I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, how the fuck did Big Show knows about
He
Virtual Fighter?
knows he's
He
one
knows
of
the
us,
thing about
bro.
the thing.
I mean, he is.
One of
I mean,
us.
if you see, like, he was on Up, Up, Down, Down at the time when he was with WWE, so he knows ball.
Mm.
What I loved when I first saw this, what I love about this, I've never in my life seen Jeff look as small as he does here. He looks tiny.
It's facts, bro. That dude was a giant. And
His
fun
name.
fact, bro,
Right.
he is funny. Like he is stand-up comedian funny. Like on
Yeah,
his
when
own.
he was like signing autographs, he was just so funny as hell. Like, like telling like stories and shit.
Love that. I love a social wrestler. All right, here's Mike taking a picture with Jeff out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah,
Me.
yeah. Because like I told Jeff, it's like, yo, Jeff, like, let me know when you're gonna come back. Like, go for the after party and shit like that. Like he didn't come back and stuff, but I ran to his counterpart at the hotel.
That's too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
There's Jeff taking a picture
Hey.
with Jeff and Q.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he did tell me he's like, because when I told him the story about me and Q, he's like, no lie, bro. He's like, we do look alike. He's like, I was thinking the same thing. I was all like, hell yeah. When he said
Like
that,
that,
made
if-
my day, bro. Made
If
my
Q was
fucking
if Q
day.
was there on that,
I really wish Q was, bro.
Could have got the photograph.
damn, you could have got like if Q was there, the photo would have been complete.
Hell yeah.
Jeez. Let's keep scrolling because it don't end there. Jeff took.
Hell
couple
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, of course.
He was the second Puerto Rican I got to sign that flag.
I was about to say I see signature on the flag right there in the star.
Yeah, Jeff got a goal that he has to do.
Yep. So now I'm going to try to get every Puerto Rican I can, and then once that I'm going to add on with other wrestlers. But I wanted one Puerto Rican one.
Gotta get
here's a
If
Ortiz.
you're half, I don't care if you're a quarter. I don't care if it's just 1%.
Yeah.
If you're repping that flag somewhere, somehow. Hell, Matt Taven is on my wish list. When I found out he was Puerto Rican, I was like, Matt Taven? Damn it. Gotta get that man's autograph on this flag.
Yeah, like there's a few people like I know Jeff, like he gotta get it. Like he won't rest till he gets
Yo.
like signature. You gotta get Ortiz, you gotta get Matt Taven, you gotta get you gotta get Mercedes Martinez
I gotta get
like the next time.
I gotta get Santana.
Yeah, Mike
Well, here's a
Santana.
random thing that like nobody knows about other than me and Jeff. So I follow IWA down in Puerto Rico, you know, the Colognes promotion. And Jeff has brought up the possibility of us going to Puerto Rico sometime, and I was like, we could do the coolest live in the arena episode covering an IWA show down in Puerto Rico, and that would be like our first international thing we've done. So bring that
It is
flag
possible.
on that trip, and I want to do it like I'm trying to plan it around their next Legends Mania when they have like all the big people come out, like maybe even Carlito comes.
Or Savio Vega.
Yeah, that'd be fucking insane. I mean, I'm sure
That would be pretty dope.
even not like wrestling, he'd probably just be at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just fantasizing. Here's that same flag, but with
Serpentico. Serpentico's Puerto Rican, so yeah,
Bro,
definitely.
Both of them were so cool to sign that. Fun fact on both of those pictures, they signed it for free. Technically, any other additional item you brought to get signed, you would have paid. But they did it for the love and the culture, and I really appreciated that. And you could tell.
Ooh, that's cool.
And I love them for that. And Sir Bishop Kong and Helico are definitely dubbed them honorary Puerto Ricans just by being in the culture and having their partners as Puerto Ricans. So that makes them Puerto Rican.
Honorary Puerto Rican, of course.
That's like the most Puerto Rican thing to say right there.
Basically, they're invited to all the cookouts.
There's like they
Pretty
fuck with us,
much.
so they're family now.
Basically, he stuck with them, bro. I've literally been watching them on Dark Elevation, bro. And they're
Like,
both
dude, like
very
how they
stick
come
together.
up and stuff. Like, dude, like it's so crazy just like seeing them
Oh
now.
shit!
My boy.
All right.
Tell me this isn't the hardest fucking picture right there,
Right?
bro.
Why are you so mad? Why are your nostrils so open?
Bro,
Man,
y'all
look.
look like I'm about to drop the hottest mixtape.
You look.
Bro,
I'll say this: you got a clean ass nose, not a booger up in that bitch.
I didn't even know the booger shit. Like, how knows
And
that?
why does Nick Wayne have a fish on his shirt? There's so many questions to ask about.
Bro,
this
no, he was okay. It was like at the end of the after party at the what was it, the Texas Live or something?
yeah.
No, the Arlington Backyards, stuff like that. But yeah, like I think some of the AEW people were leaving. Like he was with think who was it? It was Lee Johnson and Blake Christian. He was with them and stuff. They were just kind of hanging out, and it's just like, okay, I see people, Nick Wayne getting like a few more pictures before he leaves and stuff. I was one like the last one, so it was like after like the freaking turn, after like the turn on Christian and shit.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Tell that's aura.
Yeah, it's like Nick. That's look. That's Nick motherfucking Wheezy.
That's the I just beat up my dad look right there.
Beat up my dad.
Yeah, I just beat him. Yo, I should take a pic with this dude. He just beat up his father.
The man of the house now.
He's a man.
That's a sick ass photo.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Trisha Dora. She's so cool to talk to. She was so nice because I talked to her about like the karaoke night that happened. It was like the day before StarCast started. I ran into her and it's like okay, Trisha Dora, how you doing? Stuff like that. And she was so sweet. She was so sweet too and stuff. Then like because she was recording like the infantry's performance like at the karaoke. They were singing Limp Bizkit. And stuff. So I was like, oh shit, and that was so cool. I was like, got a picture with her, and like she was so nice, everything. I could have got a meet and greet with the infantry because I don't know what time they had it because they had one at that day.
Oh, you didn't know?
Okay, the Queen.
Of course, the Queen
Hail the Queen.
All hail the Queen.
I literally do Charlotte's entrance for Queen Aminata.
No, take that and give it to Queen.
Like that's the Queen. That's the Queen.
I like just kind of like just give like all hail the Queen and then Queen Aminata's music just pops in.
Exactly.
Boom.
That's exactly what I'm pushing.
That's it right there. That's what's kind of missing right there on her entrance music.
It's honestly a match too that I want to see, but Queen Aminata has to go over in it, so that's the only condition.
Yeah, and I told her that I told her like we need you to see like we need you to have gold like this year somewhere at this point. And she was like,
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just wanted to kick somebody's ass. I'm gonna make somebody bleed and shit. Like,
Let's go.
all right, yes, ma'am. All
That
right,
makes me
say
want to give
less.
you a belt even more.
Like, yes, exactly, exactly. And I told her like, you know what, like, you're the first African woman to ever like in pro wrestling and stuff. It's like representation matters. And it's just like, dude, that's definitely like a really like important. That's really important and stuff.
Give me a hell yeah.
Okay. The queen.
And of course, Jeff,
Yeah, boy, how to
you
get
already
it.
know, the one and only.
Super dope to talk to, really chill, beautiful, definitely in person. I
Definitely.
did shot the shot for our channel to see if we could get an interview with her. Sadly, she only
like,
does
fuck you.
AEW stuff if asked of her, and only YouTube stuff. So I respected it. I was like, well, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. There's the thing with wrestlers and like in their contracts and stuff. It depends. It's like whether like somebody a free agent or like independent or somebody's like on a major wrestling promotion.
Yeah. Even if she was a free agent and got released, she probably is the type of person that's like, I just don't feel like doing that. But if AEW wants us to interview her, we'll be happy to. At any point they want us to, we're right here. So
Yep, yep.
we're always available.
Hey,
There's a throwback.
Kiera
There's a little
Hogan.
Kiera Hogan.
You gotta really fuck with Kiera Hogan to fuck with Kiera Hogan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I told her Diamante liked my braids, and she's like, "Of course you would." She's like, "I like your braids too." I was like, "Hell yeah!" Got a compliment from both of them.
She was so funny. Kiera Hogan was funny. The karaoke night I was at, so, like I have footage. I have like some footage from like the karaoke stuff. I was like, dog. She was so hilarious, especially with her, Layla Gray, Red Velvet, and the Diamante.
Bro, I gotta show you some footage. I have her and Diamante and Red Velvet on the pregame show on All In Day at the Texas Live. Got them twerking because they were getting hyped. I was just like, yo, I love this.
They would do that. They would do the
Is the
same
one
shit
that will get you hyped before any situation.
They were doing the same shit at the karaoke too.
But,
Yeah, they're just throwing it around everywhere.
They were throwing ass. I tell you, that's the Bay Squad.
Hell
Man.
yeah, I like this picture.
The workhorse, man. Okay, dude. Anthony Henry, JD Drake. Dude, I ran to JD Drake so many times. Like, like what was it? Like on like both of the days and stuff. It was like at nighttime. Like he was just chilling at the bar and everything. And I was like, every time I run into him, we was like, you again? You again?
Pretty much spent a weekend with the workforce.
I'm like we just kind of just know each other like right there, and it's just like ever since that day, me, Jeff, and the others like hang out with the frat house and stuff, and it's just kind of like we just clicked.
Mm-hmm. Felt like we solidified a bond. Yep, there it is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I told him when I met him, because he said the same thing. He was all like, "Oh, I just keep on running into you." I was all like, that night I should have just offered. Would you want to go bowling instead of going to anywhere, in the club-esque as the frat house wanted to do? I said, "Would you want to just go bowling?" He's like, "I would have liked that." He's like, "But I ended up going to the Arlington Bowling Hall of Fame." So he's all like, "I really enjoyed that." I was like, "Hell yeah, man!"
Next time when JD comes to Arlington, we gotta hang out with him bowling day.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my boys.
Thanks, yeah.
My boys, the frat house. Goddamn. Like they know. Like what's crazy is that like they like a few of them know who I was when I saw the panel that they had.
It's from the night.
Yeah.
That night I'll never forget.
My God, that night right there, man, that was just solidified. Like,
Also,
dude, we just had
shout out to Q and Lucha.
Right?
Right? No, Lucha
You.
Piggy, he came in like he had his own fucking entrance.
He did, man.
Hilarious. That sounds about right.
Release a frat house cut.
I
Damn
really
it.
do need the frat house cut, bro. We really do, because there was so
Yeah.
much that was taken. So many videos of that night.
It was so unhinged.
Night I will never forget. That was the bond. I bonded with JD Drake that night.
That's
Yeah.
so sick.
That was just like, man, that was amazing. Okay.
Grizzled young vets.
GYV. So I love these dudes. Like I watched them since like, NXT UK. Everything.
Let's go.
So when they got released and stuff, and because like they were in a group with what's his name?
Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy. Yeah, Joe Gacy. Yeah, Shizism. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but yeah, they got released and stuff. And when we saw them at the Russell Revolver show, and they were like really like the nicest dudes to talk to and stuff. And I told them about like, hey, you remember that those 2 years ago y'all were at the Russell Revolver show, and I showed them the picture and stuff. And I was like, oh wow, oh that's fucking nice.
That's so cool. Same people, just different worker. This is Jeff's picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I was mad because I thought they were gonna give I thought we were gonna do the grizzle young vets. I thought we were gonna do that because I was doing that, and they were just happy to be there, and I was like, oh,
Just having to be. I'm like, you know what?
I thought we were all gonna be tough guy posing.
Nah, they just like, oh no, they just
Love
having
it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
I was expecting the gimmick talk and everything. They were just like talking in their normal voice, like, "Yeah, man, we make this out too." Jeffrey, is that or EY? I was like, "Yeah, all right."
Okay. Oh, Ricochet.
Oh, my boy,
Yo,
Ricochet.
King
Ricochet.
Kuma came in.
Oh my God, Trevor. Let me tell you about this man.
Let's go.
Okay, so when we got there in the meet and greet room and stuff, we saw like lines that was during like the Julia Hart and the Brody King. They had lines like mixed up. It was like caught a little bit of mixed up because they had like what was it? It was I saw Curry Man in the back. There was it was Julia Hart and Brody King. They had Daniel Garcia. They had Sting over there, but there wasn't a line with Ricochet, which is kind of weird.
What?
Yeah, I know exactly. Like, and even Ricochet, it's like I went up to his table. It's like, dude, I don't know why there's no line for you over here. And Ricochet was like, shit, me either. Shit, they need to bring these people to me. Yeah, but Ricochet was cool to talk to and stuff because I thought like, yo, I followed you like with the Lucha Underground, Prince Puma and stuff, and WWE. And then now with the heel run that you got on and stuff, it's like, yo, they can't make me hate you, Trevor. They can't make me hate you. So it was still just so cool, man. Good to meet him. Like having the best run of his life right now. Dark Order.
Let's
Dark Order, man.
We let Mike go travel on his own for a week, and he joins the Dark Order.
Yeah. The newest member of Dark Order. Oh God, yeah, it was pretty cool to talk to, especially Evil Uno, because I questioned him like, the video game and stuff. I questioned him like, you know what? What's your favorite Mortal Kombat character? And he says Noob Saibot. I was like, let's fucking go.
It was in Nightwolf, so never mind. You're missing my favorite member of the Dark Order, and it's somebody I got to see on this weekend. -1 came back.
Oh, Brody,
I
popped. Dude,
I popped.
He was at the karaoke. I saw him
and
stuff. I got footage. Of like Brody. He was singing "Baby Got Back."
Okay, that's really cool.
I did not expect that.
So you knew. So you knew.
Oh yeah, I knew. Around. I knew he was around.
When he came back, when that music hit and he came down the ramp, I popped, man.
He got the
That's my
biggest
dark
pop.
order member. Okay. One of my
Diamante,
favorite entrances. One of my favorite entrances
the
of all time.
music, man. Every time that gun cock, it's like, like
I love it.
I love it. Diamante, she's the homie. She's definitely the
Yeah,
homie,
she's badass.
right?
There's another guy who met her.
Hex, yeah, represented the 305. Fun fact, she said she would have signed my Puerto Rican flag. Because I asked her, I know she was Cuban. I was like, would it have been weird to get you to sign my flag? I was like, she's like, no. She's like, oh, well, she's like, anything for the Puerto Rican homies. And I was like, hell yeah.
Like she's honorary Puerto Rican.
Where did you put the flag?
No, I have it. It's in my pocket at that point. I asked her when I was walking away. I was like, just a quick question. Would it have been weird to ask, like, as the next person was coming up? And she was like, no, not at all. I was like, okay. I just thought, I didn't know if certain people would be like, why hand me a Puerto Rican flag, dog? I'm Cuban.
That's
Or
anything
if
for
it
the
was
Puerto Rican
velvet,
people.
she would have been like, I'm Colombian, but that's a different story.
Speaking of which, that was like a
Oh,
great
snap.
segue.
Great segue.
Yeah. So I think like she looked at the ROH belt I was carrying. She was like, "Nice belt." I looked at her belt. I was like, "Nice belt," and that's how
Y'all
that's
should
how the
have traded for this photo. Y'all really should have
we,
traded.
you know what, we could. I didn't think of it. I didn't think of that, but it was just like, you know what, we're champions. We're
We're
champions.
champions.
Like,
We the
that's the
champions.
homegirl.
Jeff got to touch it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got to touch it all right. So I got to hold it, touched it, had a great conversation. Definitely someone down to earth, real chill. Love her energy, man. And honestly, also another person that would have signed the Puerto Rican flag. And she's like, oh, we're all Latino, papi. She's like, it's all for the culture.
Damn.
Like, all right.
That's a great response. That's a great answer.
I love the red strap so much, and I would say I'm jealous to see you holding it, and I didn't get to. But then that same evening, that same weekend, I got to hold Shelton Benjamin's tag team title. So that was like a woof.
Damn.
We're here flexing. Now you got to flex on us.
That we'll see.
Right.
I didn't bring pictures. I don't have all my pictures to bring to the function. This is about y'all, so I just had to get like one settle, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, me and Alyssa held the Hurt Syndicate's tag titles."
As we try to go to this next segue.
Yeah.
Speaking of holding titles,
Yeah.
really.
She saw the bell. I was like, "Gimme!" So I was like, "Okay,
okay.
all right." But because she watched that era, like she knows ball and stuff.
Yes.
Like she was like little when she was watching that era of that era ROH and stuff. She was really cool to talk to. It's the fact that it's like I'm gonna see her August 9th in MPX.
Same.
So that's crazy.
Trying to get me there. I don't have my ticket to that MPX show yet, but you know me, I pull up.
Right.
Yeah.
Pull what you want to.
Yeah. That was the first autograph and the picture I did with the wrestler that day.
Okay.
Besides the Swerve Strickland, okay, that was but then for a meet and greet, that was the first one. Was Billy, and me and her had a conversation about the morning because this is early in the morning, and there's lines are starting to happen. We're just talking. And I was like, I look at her and she's just kind of like playing on the table, like she's trying to like make her own music. And I was like, needs music, right, for the function? She's like, yeah, someone should give me the aux cord. I was like, we should make that happen. Let's make that happen somehow. I was like,
Love it. Now this is the picture I love the most. I want to ask about because seeing Mark Briscoe hold the title that his brother held is kind of surreal to me.
Yeah, that was the reason I brought that ROH belt.
That's real.
Seeing Chicken. So I talked to him. I had a conversation with him. It's like, I told him like, hey, I watched you and your brother's promos and everything. Like I got hooked to y'all instantly and stuff. The way y'all did it, y'all promos and your in-ring work and everything. And I told him like I got my dad into y'all and stuff. So it was just so cool that like he loves the Briscoes and he loves like, Chicken and everything. He told me like, where's your dad at? It's like he was out of town. I wish I could bring him and stuff. And it's like the Chicken was like, you know what? Next time come right here. Bring your dad over here. So
Love
it's like,
that.
Thanks,
damn,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
damn, man. Cause
wonderful.
like, I got my dad, like, every time he asked me and stuff, like, is chicken wrestling tonight? No, it's wrestling. It's chicken wrestling. Like, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Is that your dad's favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
Heck,
His
That's
favorite
awesome.
wrestler is
that's
Mark
what's up.
Briscoe.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, I told in the picture and stuff, like, I told him, like, dude, you gotta hold the belt. You gotta hold the belt cause like cause your brother rocked this and stuff. And he complimented the shirt too. I was wearing the Tiger Mask and Hayabusa and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
One of your
I forgot to
sickest
tell you,
shirts.
some of the wrestlers were complimented on that shirt too.
Yeah, because it's like one of the coolest wrestling shirts all time.
Yeah, man. I was like, yo, I was like surreal. But yeah, man, dude, it was just so wholesome. It's just like seeing Chicken holding that belt right there. It's just like
Yeah.
it's kind of like dog. I felt like I wanted to shed a tear on that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, as soon as I saw this photo and put it into the collection, I was like, I just want to know what this moment was like because that was really cool. And I don't know, like probably, cost money to get it signed, or I don't know if maybe he wouldn't have charged you. I would have gotten that belt signed by him just to commemorate that for personal
I
reasons.
yeah, I could have. I didn't ask anything. It was just like in the heat of a moment right there.
I feel like if you would have asked, he would have done it gladly
Mm,
without even charging you. It would have been one of those moments because that happens. Wrestlers a lot of times, especially I remember that happened with me and Mick Foley. He just saw how genuinely happy I was to like get to talk to him and meet him, and he was like, "You want me to sign the hardcore title?" And I was like, "I would love that."
mm.
It's
Yeah.
like the first ever hardcore champion asked to sign your hardcore title. You're gonna say, "Fuck yeah!"
I'm like, I'm like, hell yeah.
Ah, Tekla, one of my
My
favorites right
my
now.
wife. This is my wife right now. This is my wife who.
This is like since week one she came to AEW. I'm like, let's just put the title on her. Like, fuck, don't build to it. Don't like, just let fucking put the title on her. Just put it on her for no reason.
Right? Just let her
She's that
do
badass.
what she wants with it. God damn, she was so cool to talk to.
She is so
Like,
fun.
god damn, like she was so like real. Like me and Jeff, we talked to her and stuff like how like with Tekla and Julia's run, that's the Mafia Bella.
Okay, I
It,
didn't know that
it
was.
was yeah, because it was just like, dog, that's the most gangster team that we ever saw, like in the women's division and stuff. Like they would have took over. They would have
This
took
is
over the
sick.
women's division, like not just Stardom, but like, dude, the women's division. They have major potential on that.
That's probably what Tony sees, and that's why we're getting them together now in AEW. I mean, that's just really cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know
like we
about the
talk about.
previous history, so y'all put me on right now. I'm like kind of getting antsy thinking about this. I'm like, wait, there's history here that I don't know about. There's film.
Yeah, because like I think like we told like Julia and stuff. It's like, oh, like you know what? If they kind of treat her wrong, it's like, give her a call. Give her a call.
Bro, this was a surreal moment for me. I was really hyped for her. She was on my probably top list next to that I bought for Swerve. She was
Yeah,
my main one, her and Megan Bain. Sadly, Megan Bain, I missed that opportunity, but this one definitely made up for it for my experience. And this picture, when she asked me, she's like, "What do you want to do it?" I just give her the finger. She's like, "Hell yeah!"
Hell yeah.
And
What's
then
up?
so we were talking. I was giving her flowers, telling her I've been watching her in the Stardom and all that stuff with Telemondo, and also with Julia. When Mike was also telling before, the thing is with her, I told her I was like, I love that both of y'all were my favorite, and that's the reason I was watching Stardom because of y'all too. And she's like, yeah. She said, who knows? She's like, you never know. I was like, tell Julia if she wants to wrestle where the best at, you know where to find her. And basically, she's like, yeah. She's like, me and her would kill it over here. I was like,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
look, and
Straight
now
facts.
look.
Straight facts.
she
Like
said
Jeff
it, bro.
getting the
She said
inside scoop.
she would bring her. She would definitely bring her.
bring
She's
her
like,
to
she
where the
knows where the
best
best wrestler.
wrestle.
She literally said that. She's like, she knows where the best wrestler at.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Jeff was getting the inside scoop. Well,
Damn
before
right.
I
Right.
leave this picture, I just want to say one thing. Tekla looks like she could beat the Matrix. Like she is the Matrix embodied. She doesn't just look like she was in the Matrix. She looks like she ended the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yep.
Jeez. Hologram, our kid.
Dude.
We
Okay,
raised this
dude.
man.
Okay, hologram, dude. I never knew what he sound like until I talked to him.
Yeah,
Until I
I
talked
gotta
to him and
know.
stuff. I was like, okay, like he just sound like, like if commander like sound like a commander or like, any luchador and stuff. Like he had this light voice and shit, but it was like so cool to talk to and stuff. I told him like, hey, congrats on being part of the collaboration and shit. They're gonna get you covered.
You covered. They gonna get you covered.
They're gonna get you covered. They're gonna treat you right.
Thank you.
All right, jet speed in the house.
My
Let's
boys,
go.
my boys. Oh man, seeing how their careers just like evolve, like how they come together and stuff, and just like from separate careers, and now they're like a tag team and
Yeah,
stuff, fighting on the big stage and stuff. It just feel like I'm just glad they made it this far. Um, like Speedball, like seeing him like at the Wrestle Revolver show like a few times, and then
yeah,
Kevin Knight. I got the chance to talk to him and stuff. I think like the karaoke night and everything. So it was just like, dude, like talking to him was kind of like, you know what? Like, damn, are you like my cousin or something? Like, bro, you like this deep voice and shit. Like we were shooting the shit like right off the top. It's like, yo, I'm fucking with your career and everything. And it's like, no. He was like, yo, appreciate it, man. And not only that, man, when we get to like the surprising video, I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about that, what he says
you
about it.
already know what it is.
Yeah, oh, you know what it is, man.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, dog, man. You know what? I'm glad you gave me flowers. Appreciate loving the Texas vibe and everything.
Give me a hell yeah.
Like he was just so cool to talk to.
There's Speedball, man.
Of course, Speedball at the karaoke. He was just walking around like at the hallways as the second floor. I yelled out. I saw him walking. I yelled out like Speedball, Speedball. And he'd like turn around. He turned around so quick.
He's one of the nicest guys. I didn't meet him myself until that Revolver show we went to, but I had seen him wrestle like 3 times, 3 other places before then, including the one match I never shut up about was the time I saw him face Zack Sabre Jr. New Japan.
Oh shit!
Seeing
Yeah,
that live is like, so once you see a match like that live, you attach that wrestler's face to that match every time you see him. It's just that you see that face, you're like Zack Sabre Jr.
yeah, definitely. Like
Random.
you cannot forget that face.
Oh, and there's
Yeah,
Kevin Knight again.
that was the day at that karaoke. I talked to him, started meeting him and stuff. That's kind of like, you know what, it's two brothers showing up at the function and shit. Like you just fucking
Yes, sir.
vibing and shit.
I
Like,
know
yo,
you look turned up. For the record, folks, Mike does not drink or do drugs. He looks turned up in this photo.
bruh, that
He's matching the
karaoke got me
vibe.
fucking. That karaoke night got me fucking turned.
That's
Like,
how it's
bruh,
supposed to be.
like,
That's how it's
bruh,
supposed to.
bruh,
Right up in your face.
right?
Yeah, right up in your face. Then
Steve.
we were heading out. I think I was heading out for a second. He was right there, and I was like, "Yo, Speedball," and he's like, "What's up, man?" And then I
Hell
just
yeah.
had my phone in my hand, and he kind of just like, "Want to take a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
No,
looks
it's
like he got some Texas sun. He looks like he got a little sun in his
bro,
face.
I told him like when I told him like have explored around, I haven't explored enough like the Arlington area and stuff. I told him like, hey, there's 2 barcades. If you want, ever had a chance to go, there's 2 barcades. Like you go to Tokyo Station, a Japanese arcade theme, or you go to Arcade and stuff. I know you're game. I know you gaming and stuff, but if there's a chance, go check those out. It's nearby
really cool.
here.
Mike, the local tour guide for all the
Right?
wrestlers.
Ding dong, hello.
Right?
It's Dante.
Dante, yeah. Dante Martin, dog, he's cool to talk to. Also, him and his brother Darius.
This is the vibe I get from this photo. I feel like Dante Martin asked to take a picture with Mike. That's how cool Mike look in this photo.
I think you know what? Not that you
Hey, bro,
mentioned
can
it,
I
he
get a
did.
pic?
You go, you want to pick back? Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. You can take a picture. You come to Starcast. Yeah, you coming to All In? Already know. Shit. See you there, boy. Dap up. Boom.
Yeah. That's the story I'm sticking with. And then run into
It's
Darius. Darius is like,
Darius.
hey, bro, huge fan of the channel. Watch you on Twitch all the time, every week.
Right? I'm not gonna lie, that's the vibe. I was like, that's the vibe. I was like, with Darius and Dante and stuff, like, bro, you ever hanged out with those? It's just like they just straight up just kind of like, shoot the shit. You wouldn't have to talk about wrestling and shit.
Drink it in, man.
That's so. You think there's you gotta get the full photo.
Yep, yep, of
To
course.
me, in this photo, Dante looks like a cardboard cutout. He looked two
Get the
dimensional.
hell out of here.
That's 2D.
Said a
2 Dante.
cardboard cutout.
Jeff had to take a picture with the cardboard cutouts too.
Yeah,
No, see, he
fun
got
fact
some
on that
dimension
one,
here.
bro. Fun fact, bro. I told him when I came up, I was like, "Yo, every flight is a red eye flight, right?" He's like, "Yes, sir." And I was like, "You could write that down, or you could put like 420, or make it cheeky. I would appreciate it if you did put like your own spin on it." And he nodded. He's like, "I got you, fam."
That's
And
like,
then when he signed
bruh,
the autograph, he put 420 on it after his signature. I was like, "Hell yeah!" Got
Hell
a
yeah.
personal one out of
bruh,
1 420 autograph.
bruh. They the homies.
Hell yeah.
Um, Alyssa got to take a photo with them down in like our VIP lounge. Them and the Grizzled Young Veterans, they came through, and people don't know Alyssa's favorite tag team is Top Flight. Like she fucking loves Top Flight. She when we were at Supercard, she was chanting at the infantry. It should have been Top Flight. That's how hard she got. So when she
Wow.
like I wish I had her picture because her face is just lit up. It's all of them too with Layla Gray in there too, and they were so nice to her, all three of them. Layla Gray and her exchanged compliments, and I was like, that's so sick to just like in like a girl way, just like exchange compliments with Layla Gray of all people.
Thanks. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that really is.
Give me a hell yeah.
Got Aubrey.
Aubrey, of course. Of course, Aubrey. She's
At the
definitely
heels table.
yeah, because she definitely helped out like the AEW heels and stuff, like organizing events and stuff,
Yeah, I
especially the
thought she was like the
karaoke
head
night.
of it.
I think she is. I don't know.
I'm
I
not
haven't like
mistaken,
looked
she's
into
the
it.
head.
I think
Yeah, I don't
she
know.
is. She is ahead of it because Jamie was approached when we got a picture with Aubrey. She was
bad.
approaching Jamie
Spoiler.
about it
Oh
and
yeah,
telling her, "Hey, why don't you check out this?" And then Jamie was giving me the rundown and breakdown of how
Yeah,
all that works.
yeah. It's like pretty much like the safe space for like women and stuff like who love wrestling and everything.
They
And that
also
was really,
do
and it's really
video games
nice.
too. They do video game nights and trivia nights and
yeah,
game or nights that is hosted by Evil Uno.
yeah. I've heard
Hmm.
they do a lot of great things. Them and AEW together. I want to put them over because AEW together's even like worked with me on some shit. They're like really cool people. So shout
Yeah,
out to both of those foundations. Um,
they really give back because that's like really like one of the nicest things that they ever did.
Thank you.
okay. I accidentally spoiled it earlier, but we got another Ian Riccaboni photo.
Oh yeah. So it was after Supercard. So
God.
after that happened, so they were like getting pictures and stuff. Like I was trying to get a picture with uh Toei Khan, but he was just like so fast. But
I got him that night.
I got a picture with Ian and stuff. This time he didn't trip
Thank
or
God.
anything. So
Thank God.
thank God. So it made up from last year. So
Yeah,
Ian was pretty cool. I was
such a
trying to get
great guy.
Caprice also. I was trying to
Of
get Caprice,
course.
but he I think he did that quick too.
See, we ROH guys. Me and Mike, we're ROH people. Like when we see Caprice and Ian, people don't understand. We're like, man, this is like the heart and soul right here.
Yeah, this the heart and soul of ROH, just Ian and Caprice.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh yeah, true.
Jealous.
Yeah, he was
jealous.
at the karaoke and stuff. I got I ran into him and stuff. As like we kind of had a little conversation and stuff. So I told her like, "Yo, where's freaking Turbo at? Like he didn't make it to the hotel yet, but he'll be here. He'll be here." But I got a picture with him with Truth and stuff. So it was just like pretty cool. I think the lady that took the picture, she saw like my face, how my face turned out and stuff. I was like, nah, you ain't see nah, there's more to it. I haven't reached my final form.
That's dope. Freaking lucky.
Oh,
Hey,
for me,
Lady
bro.
Frost.
My God, God damn.
Spicy Frost now, I think.
Spicy Frost, Lady Frost,
I want
whatever.
to say what she goes, yeah.
Yeah, just like talking to her and stuff. I talked to her like, at the karaoke and stuff. Like love the performance and stuff. And it's like I know I tried.
Acknowledge me.
Hey, let's go.
Got Lee Johnson and Vanilla Baby.
Like Chris.
There's a funny
Man.
story I have about Lee Johnson from Supercar. He when he was coming out to the ring, he leaned back and he looked at me in the eye, and we were just like making eye contact. I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he's like, "What's up, bro?" And I was like, "Have a good one, man." There's no other interaction. Just like, "Have a good one, man." He's just looking into my fucking eyeballs too deeply.
Look at your soul.
Yeah,
Look into your
with like
soul.
the
Hey,
chillest
have a
face,
good day,
with that
man.
exact face.
Have a good
That
day.
exact
Yeah,
face.
have a good day.
Yo, I would love to make a skit of that, bro. If I could make a skit of that.
The amount of times I ran into wrestlers during All In Week and left them the fuck alone, because again, like I just want this week to not be stressful for anybody. And I told the story a couple times. Like I saw Christopher Daniels on his morning run, and I'm a huge fan of Christopher Daniels, but he just got done fucking running. I don't want to take his picture while he's all sweaty. I don't want to be like shaking his hand, while he's trying to catch his breath. I just tipped my cap, said, "Good morning, Christopher. Have a good one." Knowing in my head, like one day I'm gonna be talking to that man interview one-on-one. Right now, just go get some fresh air, go get some cold air. Go get some AC, cool down.
Hex, yeah, man.
I had a lot of
Yeah.
those type of interactions. I was like, y'all be safe out here, man.
I told
I
him
know it's
about getting the Jack Harlow song of Vanilla Baby. And he said he's like, I'm working on it. He's like, stay tuned. And then Lee Johnson, I said, hey, you think you ever gonna work with
Julia?
Julia, my bad, appreciate it, thank you. Julia, and maybe something in the future, maybe on screen. He was all like, he's like, but right now it's more like she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. She's like, who knows, maybe in the future they might bring us together on screen. And I was like, that'd be pretty dope. He was like, hell yeah. That was about it.
What the hell is this?
A goat, two
Bro.
goats. I see 2 goats in this picture.
Hey, you gay? Don't we try to put me over? Damn, I might be the EVPs. Never know. Well, bro, Will Ospreay, that man was lit. I'll tell you that. I think this was after like him and Bryan Danielson, like they were singing Backstreet Boys at karaoke. Yeah, but he was just chilling too. He was just like I saw him like he was getting pictures for like from people and stuff. I just ran up. It's like, yo, can I get a pic with you? It's like, let's go, bro. And just right there.
Love it. It's just so fucking crazy to hear how casual it is to run into Will Ospreay. That's probably one of the ones that still would pop me. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, bro, like this fucking Will Ospreay. It's like,
If I meet
this
that
dude
man
go.
casually, I'm not gonna make a big. I just got one sentence to give to him. I have the one rehearsed sentence that I got. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna run into him eventually, and I'm gonna let him know, hey, we got a birthday and a lot of other things in common. I won't reveal a sentence to you guys because I'm not finna like show my hand, but there's a sentence.
Part down, bruv.
Okay. Might get all the love.
Man, I feel, man, look, I don't even need a paid meet and greet to meet this nice individual on the left. So, yeah, she was so beautiful. Like she was so nice too. Like I feel like you can tell by my face. It's just like like I felt so like super cheeky, just like meeting Willow and stuff. And Diamante also.
Also, shout out to this Puerto Rican flag right here on this guy's sleeve, real quick.
Yo!
Oh
look at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
What the heck? That's awesome.
Yeah, I think he's like, what is it? One of the AEW refs? I couldn't tell because like he was wearing like
Should have pointed
a
him out.
beastie shirt or something. He was wearing like one of the cheesecake shirts.
I've been seeing the Puerto Rican flag throughout this whole episode, so as soon as I saw that, I was like, what the hell? Again?
I was like,
Here
bro,
we
I was like, nah, like we didn't even get you, Jeff.
I appreciate it, bro. I would have. It would have been hard not to fold it.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I would have folded
There.
at Chuck E. T.
Right, I would fold too. All right, Chuck E. T, dude.
What a guy.
Dude, I ran into him when he like I saw him. I was like, "Yo, Chuck E. T," and he was holding like 3 beers. He had like 3 beers in his hand, like 3 beer bottles and stuff. Because he was like, "Do I walk back to his hotel room and shit?" It was so fucking funny. And so like I told him like, "Hey, gotta get a picture with you and stuff." Like yeah, man, for sure.
Not just him. Trent.
And Trent.
It's crazy.
What's funny? What's funny? It's just like, oh shit! It's just like after Chuggy, then I saw Trent.
The difference in faces, bro.
Yeah,
Chucky, Trent.
I was like, I have the best friends.
If I met Trent Beretta casually, I wouldn't even snap a photo. I just want to let him know, like, dude, your work in Japan was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
He just needs to know. He needs to be reassured.
yeah. It's like your flowers need to be given.
You're solid.
Thank you.
Oh, hype man, Alex.
Hype man, Alex.
Alex Hernandez, man, he was really cool guy. And Satnam Singh over there in the back, bro.
Big
Can't believe how deep his voice is. Like it is like ungodly deep. Like almost like you can't even understand him, and it's not because of the accent. It's just how deep his voice. He is literally a giant. That's crazy. And I met 2 giants that day.
Yeah. Dude, I got footage of Alex at the karaoke. Dude, he was up there with freaking Brody Jr. or whatever singing Baby Got Back. Dude, freaking hype man Alex was fucking twerking. This man was wilding out.
Man wears different hats.
God damn. We want Mina, and I got Mina. So, oh shoot. So this was like at the same spot where like I was talking to Kevin Knight, and then Mina was there too. And I just kind of had a little quick conversation and stuff. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Like, how you liking Texas and everything and stuff?" She was like, "It's great." So it's like loving Arlington and everything. Like it's definitely cool. It's everything. So it was like that was it. And then like got a picture and stuff, and it was like, okay, lucky. So respectfully, of course.
Thick technical wrestling.
All right, TTW.
Cheesecake.
Our boy Cheesecake.
That's the man. That's the homie.
Cheesecake is definitely the homie, man.
Definitely a real one.
It definitely is a real
down
one.
to earth.
One of the best security guards.
Jeff Nolan.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
Hopefully, an interview coming soon. Only thing he asked was we don't talk about wrestling at all.
That's
No.
The
fine.
only thing. I was like, that's easy. Fair enough. We can make that
I would
happen.
be like, that's fine. I fucking hate wrestling, bro. This shit's stupid.
I hate wrestling, bro.
I hate
This,
wrestling.
this shirt that I'm
Fucking
wearing, wrestling
words.
in the middle, man. Fucking
Man,
hate
don't
it.
fucking hate.
If you hate it, I hate
What
it.
is that?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
John Silver,
the big hungy.
of course. Man, just meeting him and stuff. He's so funny.
Is he
John
really
Silver's so
as like hyped up, high energy as people say? People
dude,
say
it's like I think
hyped up all the time.
I told Jeff this. It's like when I talked to John Silver, it felt like I was talking to Adam. Like the personality, this was the personality.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I love that. I like that. Shout out to my boy Adam.
Oh, this one's sick. This one's really
The
cool.
the OG TNA
Yeah.
OGs like Alpha Male Mighty Brown, man. Dude, he was like one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Watching like when I first watched TNA, this guy was definitely like he brought to my attention. Like when they show like a video package of him of who he was, I was like, all right, I'm invested. He has
Yeah.
like the best finishers. Like he's the originator of the pounce, period. But he was just like every time he does a pounce, he got like one of the best pop offs every time he does a pounce, and the crowd go crazy off him.
Speaking of
And
pounds, he was finna
yeah,
get pounds.
and that right
I love
there,
that part.
like I'm about to get pounds and stuff, and I can make a reaction and stuff. But he was fucking with the like I was wearing like the Her Syndicate fit on and stuff. And he
Yeah.
was like, "We heard people." I was like,
Let's
"He's
go.
on that shit. He's
He
on
needs to
that
be in
shit."
that shit. Can you
I'm
imagine him
like,
in that shit?
oh, imagine Monty Brown part of the Hurt Syndicate.
Alpha
That's
male,
money.
dude.
That would be money.
Oh
Oh
man,
God.
MVP. Come
You should
on,
have
come
asked
on,
him, bro.
MVP.
I would have asked him. I would have been
Oh,
like,
I would have asked him. I was like, "Yo, man, can you imagine? Like, if you ever been a part of the Hurt Syndicate, would you
Bro,
ever
you
be?"
got P's number? Ask him.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
yeah.
P's number
You got
still?
piece number? You got business card?
Man. And see, I didn't actually watch him in TNA at first. I saw him in like ECW, like WWE ECW at first, and then I went back and watched his shit. But even in ECW, he was fucking sick.
Oh yeah, when he was Marcus Corban.
Yeah, I was gonna say
His
Marcus
entrance
Cool.
music was underrated too.
I used to
His
use him in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 to put people over. I'd have him beat Marcus Corvan and look sick as fuck.
mm-hmm.
That's my put over guy.
Yeah, it's crazy that he had to retire.
Oh shit! Cool's
Oh,
house.
look
the
at
legend himself.
Cool's house.
Never
Swerve's
felt,
house.
never felt so much like aura in one picture, and the fact that we did the perfect clap, like we did the like that perfect.
Yes.
He gave me a nod for that. Like he's like, I just told him I got the shoes, got the whole fit on, support, and then he invited me to the show that night. Prince Nana throwing his shoulder. That was him naturally. I didn't even ask him. I was like, oh hell yeah, got the homies over here, dripping head to toe, bro. One of the coolest, one of my favorite moments of all time. Love that. But actually trying to get that framed right now at the moment.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You could have went to a show at that night. Like,
Yeah, I know.
he would have given you like free tickets.
Man.
Yeah.
Good photo. Here's another great photo.
Okada.
Rainmaker
Okada.
Make it some
Okada.
rain.
First of all, softest hands ever. Like when I shook his hands, I was like, golly, this is what most rich people's hands feel like. It feels like Tony
Dude,
Khan's
that's
hands.
how it
Rich
felt,
people's hands
too.
have the softest hands out here.
That's how it felt too when I shook
his
his hand. I was like, yeah, like, Okada, nice to meet you, man. It's not like, oh shit, his hands are so fucking soft. What the hell?
I was like, what
The
lotion
fuck?
you use, bro?
Wild. This is the random thing I did not expect to hear today. Okada has soft hands.
Okada soft hands.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
You didn't know?
I'll move to this one. Oh, another great one.
Middle
yeah.
fingers up.
The middle finger had to, man.
All right. I'm really finna like put this into perspective for y'all. Y'all took this photo op and then he went and beat Kenny Omega. That's crazy. That's just
Did
crazy
we
to me.
accident? I think I just realized. Did we accidentally give him the rub?
Maybe.
The-
I don't know if
No.
that's the thing or not. Maybe. I just think it's like capturing a moment before a moment. It's like you captured him before one of the biggest moments of the whole week. It's just really cool to think about sometimes. I always think
yeah.
about shit like that. Like you guys took his picture with Red Velvet before we found out she wasn't gonna defend the title, and we have an interim TV title champion coming, and then yeah, Mina ended up getting hurt too. That women's TV title's cursed, so I hope you guys didn't touch it too
Oh
firmly.
god.
Hold it too long.
I didn't touch it. Jeff, you
Jeff, are you okay?
you touched. Seems like you
I
did.
touched it. I haven't felt any bad luck lately.
Bro, just knock on
Well.
some wood real quick, please. Oh, this photo's so hard, dude. This is definitely one of the top three
Oh
photos. If I could
man,
pick the top three photos, it's this one, the Mark Briscoe one, and I don't know. I'll think on the last one.
Brian
But
Keith,
this photo's hard.
BK, Brian Keith, dude, man, he's the homie, dude.
Age
H
10.
Town for real. Like he was so cool to chat, man. Me and Jeff talked to him at Starcast and stuff. When we were talking about like we told him like, dude, we need you to come out to still tipping it again. Like what? Like Tony Khan, he's he's slacking off.
I told them, bro, I was all like, still tipping needs to be your entrance. I don't know why we still pussyfooting around here. Like, it's on the nose. We're in Texas. He's like, I know,
Yeah.
man. He's like, you're right. And then Mike was like, you're sponsored by Swisher House. Everything's cleared here. You're literally official member of Swisher House. Everything checks off, man. Still tipping needs to be your theme, bro. For real.
Yeah, it's like what was like, bro, like what are they doing? Like stop playing.
But this bitch is getting on my nerve.
Oh, freaking, what's her
Alicia
name?
Alicia
No.
Atout.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about our other homegirl that we met at the function. She had a funny
Oh.
story about Alicia and MJF, and she was like, "Oh, you mean that's Alicia's boyfriend?"
Oh,
Like she
that's
disrespected MJF and called notified
Lex,
that's Alicia.
Lexi Nair?
That's Alicia's boyfriend. Instead of people saying, "Oh, that's MJF's girl," she was like, "Oh, that's
Right.
Alicia's boyfriend." I was like, "Oh
Love
shit!"
that.
I loved it when she told me that, and she laughed when I told her that story too. She was
Oh
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
I love that. That's a hell of a story.
Drink it in, man.
Oh, this is cool.
It is.
Man, RVD, the whole effing show. Man, he was pretty cool to talk to. And his wife too. His wife was there also. Katie
Expecting twins.
yeah. Which
Expecting
is
twins.
like, this man's about to be a father soon. He's about to be a father
Of two. Yeah.
of twins. A set of
Just right off
twins.
the bat. Yeah, right off the bat. We're gonna have some twins real quick.
So here's the story about this picture. So
I'm here for it.
when so he had like his own like he didn't have like a paid like meet and greet on the Starcast site like everybody
Yeah.
else. He has like his own like he has like a QR code on his from his table and stuff. So you have to buy it off of him and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So apparently like he has his own shit. And I think I bought it. I bought the like the selfie part of it. I didn't get like the autograph or nothing. It was just a selfie. And when I told when he asked me what my name is, like I'll tell him like my name's Mike. And right when we got to the picture, he calls me Mighty Mike.
Come
Not
on.
mad Mike. I think I had pictures like somebody was taking like pictures like so much and stuff. It caught my reaction when RVD called me Mighty Mike. I was like, my face was just like, what the fuck?
Mighty Mike, bro.
Like, what?
I
Like,
love it.
excuse me? I'm like, all right, I'll take it. All right.
Yeah, I think that's fucking fire. He was like, "Hey, what's up, Mighty Mike?"
Mighty Mike. I was like, all right, I'll let you
Fucking
have it.
Robert.
It's RVD. It's RVD. So
Here's
I
what makes this photo even cooler. If I can't, I'm gonna like double hand zoom in on this because like not a lot of people would notice this unless you're paying attention. Man's Hall of Fame ring right there. Like,
a Hall of Fame ring. You know what? I did not even notice that too. I
yeah,
didn't even
that's really
notice that
sick.
he had that on.
That's so sick to think about.
Wonder if
Yeah.
that's the reason why he couldn't be a star cast or something like that. Yeah, to get it
Yeah.
Let's go,
Yo.
Max. You're the best
Bro,
wrestler
you got Max?
Go,
You got
Max. You're
Max
the best
holding the
wrestler
title?
By the way, I have multiple pictures of this where each picture he has a different facial expression when they were taking it. And the first thing when he saw me in line, and the first thing he looked at my belt, and then he basically kind of leaned like, yo, and he was handing me the best wrestler alive so I could give him
Yeah.
the belt.
I love a good belt swap, but this tops a good belt swap. You getting to hold that iconic piece of paper, and then me with a hot take right now, looking at Max Caster look great with the AEW World Title on his shoulder. I'm like, I never would want Max Caster to win that world title, other than the fact that right now I'm looking at him holding it, and it kind of looks sick, and I hate that it looks sick, but I love him too. So
Best
Yeah,
wrestler alive.
yeah,
let's
that's just
go,
like
Max. You're the
I was like,
best wrestler.
why the hell Max look good with that on? That's like
Damn, why Max?
why?
It also, if you were taller than Mac by any means necessary, he would make you kind of like either sit down or he'll get a chair and he'll stand in the chair just so he could be taller. I saw it with this one guy that was taller than him, and he like made him like, yo, you got to like get on your knees, and he's like, he gets on a chair. I was like, he was funny, bro. He was pretty hilarious too.
Oh my! I wasn't expecting. Man, that sounds funny. This is iconic too. This
Dude,
is really iconic too. This is after Bandito just had a 5.75 star match, 5 and 3/4.
right after this match too. I was like, yo, that's so fucking crazy. Like he was like, getting pictures from people and stuff, and it's just like, oh shit, it's so cool too. I was like, man, he just had like a freaking hard hitting match. And he's like,
just beat Takeshita. Like that was one of the best matches of that weekend.
Yeah, dude, and that's just crazy too.
Man, I questioned when they moved Supercard from WrestleMania week. I was like, man, that's part of like my favorite thing about WrestleMania week. But then it made sense because like All In is their WrestleMania, and it's better than WrestleMania. I'll fucking say it. It's a better program.
No, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
So like to add Supercard to
go
it.
ahead and say it because this needs to be heard. This needs to be heard because AEW and ROH.
The same way that NXT Stand and Deliver is like one of the best things for WrestleMania week, Supercard was one of the best things for All In week because I went into All In coming off of that fucking banger, knowing like, all right, the sky's the limit. We could do whatever. And I've never been to a WrestleMania. I've never had that opportunity in my life. But I will say that I could never go and be happy on the fact that Supercard and All In delivered that hard. I could die happy. That is my WrestleMania.
Yeah, this was definitely our WrestleMania and stuff. Like
Bandito's mask shows the signs of war. Like like
he went through
description.
He went through a lot of shit during that match. It's like, god damn, and you still smiling through it. I could tell you're still smiling from that mask. God damn, dude.
I would be smiling harder if I just had that banger.
Dude, Bandito, man, you can't hate him. You can't hate Bandito, man. He delivers every time.
And this same night, I took another picture with Tony Khan. He was just coming my way, and I was like, all right, Mike's getting the Bandito picture. I'm getting the Tony Khan picture. And that's just going to have to be good enough. I looked at this photo, though, and it just reminds me of that night and how awesome it was. I'll take that with me to my grave. Hey, speaking of TK.
TK, Jeff finally did it.
Finally, bro. Finally, I
Bro.
was so happy because I was not even low key. I was like, "Damn, Josh is the only one that gets to take a picture with this man. I want to take a picture with this man."
Mike did it first. Mike did
and
it before
everyone.
anybody.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, I did. No, actually, Josh, I think you did it
I think
first.
you were first, Josh.
Yeah, you were first, and I was
I
second.
can tell you exact moment and how I know because I remember it was during All In Series. I had to go back home. I was staying there and I was like, all right, I have to go watch kids in the morning. I left ROH early, and that night, Mike sends a picture, and it's him with Tony Khan, and I was so jealous and so sad. I was happy for him. I was like, man, I shouldn't have left. I should have just figured it out. And so the next show I went to at the All In series, I held back, and I was like fighting through the crowd to get to Tony Khan, and I saw Mark Briscoe. I was like, hey, Mark, great match tonight. He was like, hey, love you. And I was like, that was awesome. As soon as Tony Khan came, I asked the people who were standing from me, can I please meet Tony Khan? Like, this is the only person I really want to meet. It was like a whole experience and moment for me based off the fact that Mike had did it, and I felt so sad that I didn't get to.
Well, damn, never mind. You pulled the
damn.
receipts, I guess.
Damn,
Yeah.
wow, shit. I didn't even
remember
know.
it so vividly.
I can't think of you did it first.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
wait.
thought you did it first too.
Yeah,
see,
I was like, wait.
Tony
I'm like,
Khan
well-
is, I know it's weird to say, but like Tony Khan has essentially lived out my childhood dream doing what he's done, and I can only be appreciative of that. So I really mean it when I say like that man is my hero. I wouldn't be here watching wrestling if it wasn't for him, and I needed to meet him. I needed to shake his hand, hand him a business card, and just let him know like, hey, we are 100% behind you, dude. That's my
Dude, here's the thing.
hero.
Here's the thing about Tony Khan, man. He is a pure wrestling fan. He watches New Japan. He watches CMLL. He watches like independent promotions that he follows, like Red Pro. He went to like one of the shows during like the All In weekend in London. Like he supports that.
He's just one
And
of us.
yeah, he might support NPX because Athena shouted like she promoted she plugged in on her show for NPX in August 9th in the medium scrum. So I was like, oh shit.
She did it on the fly, and she was like, "Sorry, Tony." He's like, "No, it's fine." He's like, "Oh, he was very supportive about it." And
I was like,
she
dude,
plugged it in.
Because he's gonna be there. Tony Khan's gonna be there watching, like, yeah, let's go.
Like if I see like a tweet from Tony Khan, like this women's match at NPX is so good, I was like, we got him.
Hey, Damian Aubrey.
I was thinking this photo had came earlier when we did Mike's Aubrey photo, so that's how I ended up with the spoiler for Ian. This was out of place, but yeah, I had to add this picture.
I appreciate it. It was a great moment. That's when
that was
Aubrey
wholesome.
and Jamie were talking for a good long minute, and I asked her about being a referee and stuff. These are things I would ask her about in the interview, but she gave me some knowledge in game about going to a wrestling school and then basically taking referees classes and kind of breaking down the psychology about they also have an important role. She's like, it's also about knowing the timing, the selling of the moves, knowing the finishers, also very theatrical and stuff like that. And it was really cool just getting put on game and everything and understanding what they do and how it can be accomplished just by going to wrestling school. And then from there, taking I think it's like a referee course. There's like a whole thing that there's more to it than just counting 1, 2, 3. Which I was like, damn, I'm excited to learn. I wanted to ask her so much more.
Yeah, we all know a hint of that, but to get that little bit of knowledge scoop from her, that's really awesome. That's one of the best referees I think you could ask too. She's phenomenal at her job, and she's probably one of the most cinematic, animated referees we've ever seen in wrestling. That's why she's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
her stuff with Jericho. Y'all remember the stuff she used to do with Jericho? That was fucking hilarious.
I think so. Yeah.
She be getting in Jericho be getting in her face, and she'd be giving him back that sass and shit.
Yeah,
if he was a wrestler or not. Point at the badge. Respect the badge.
Respect the badge.
Respect the badge.
Are we at the video now? Oh yeah.
Is this a surprise win?
Yeah.
Oh man!
Let's
Oh
go.
my
Look
God.
at my. I thought this was fucking awesome. Thunder Rosa just pulled you up on stage.
Watch how I'm moving. Watch how I'm moving. Look at this.
Yeah. Let's go.
With a drink in the with like a drink in my hand and shit.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh God.
Oh, that shit's so funny.
Oh man. So first things first, happy birthday to Thunder Rosa. By the way,
Okay.
it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Thunder Rosa. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Yes. Oh God. She's such a
That's
sweetheart.
She
She's such a
pulled you up on
sweetheart.
stage.
Yes. Like I was in the front. And stuff, and when she was singing like Selena and stuff, and she reaches her arm out to me and stuff. She was like, "Come here," and I was like, me," and she's just yanking me to the stage, and then the rest was history.
And the rest was history.
I was like, man, didn't think I would reach this far.
I didn't think I was gonna get this far.
Right? I didn't think I would get this far. Like, goddamn.
You met Thunder Rosa, danced with her on stage, and sang Selena, bro. You winning.
Winning.
I'm just straight winning in life. That's really like one of the best highlights during that All-In week. That really was. That karaoke night was just forever, just like the best. The best, man. Like meeting the AEW people, singing and everything. It turned to like a fucking turned to like a fucking cookout. I'm not gonna
Hell yeah.
not gonna lie, because I got footage. I got a lot of footage from that karaoke event.
Yeah, I know you did. I knew I couldn't like show all of it. This through the table went longer than I even expected with just the photos we did have. There really should be like a whole separate second part to this because there was a lot of stuff taken that just didn't get to make this. I thought this was gonna be like 30 minutes and we turned it into a whole thing. I loved it.
Yeah,
there was a lot of pictures. That was a lot of pictures that we had to go through.
Yeah, this is like the tip of the eye. This is like maybe a third or a fifth of it, I feel like. Yeah. What was, I guess, like the final question? What was each person's favorite part? Like, who was your favorite wrestler to meet, or what was your favorite part about any of those experiences?
Damn. Comes to like meeting. Oh, damn. There's a lot. There's a lot though. It's hard to choose one. It's hard to choose one, man.
You're making me choose one.
I'm putting you on the spot. You got to pick the number one. Like for Brandon, we did Brandon's. Brandon said Sky Blue, without a doubt. There was no doubt in his mind. Who's your Sky Blue? Who was your Sky Blue?
Okay, that's loaded because interaction time means something to me. Photo ops had no interaction time. It was like really quick with Swerve. I didn't get to chat up a conversation. Just told them quickly, support, blah, 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 head to toe. But if we're gonna play by those rules, then I'm gonna go with Tekla. Tekla was my
Tekla, definitely. I think my interaction, my favorite interaction, I think it's between Kevin Knight and Chicken.
That's really cool.
Between Kevin Knight and Chicken. Because I think with Chicken, it's kind of like just felt like, how like I felt like the Briscoe becoming a fan of the Briscoes and everything, and how I got my dad into the Briscoes and everything is kind of pretty cool. Yeah. And having to holding the ROH belt too.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's really cool. That's really sick.
Drink it in, man.
Definitely would do it again, bro. Like, easily. Now that I got a little bit of experience and knowing what to expect now, I'm definitely going to be more well prepared for who I need to get on the, bucket list. That's an amazing... I was so sad, bro, when everything ended, just because I want to relive that moment over again, and including Starcast. That means including the waiting in the line. I enjoyed everything about that. The people, the fan interaction, the merch, just the whole experience. Felt like being home in a community where everyone just got along. And I'm talking about even WWE fans, bro. I saw
Yeah.
heavy WWE fans, like drip from head to toe coming in. Some of them not knowing, never even heard of AEW. Like talking to some of them, I was in lines and shit, and just kind of like we're all vibing. For once, it was like no tribalism. Like everyone was there to just vibe, get along, have a good time.
Yeah, because we weren't
Yeah,
like, hey,
definitely.
fuck y'all for liking something, get out of here. We're like, hey, no, this is really cool. Thank you for
Yeah.
finally like decided
Yeah,
to check this out.
Yeah, it was. I was
yeah,
talking to a whole bunch of people that were seeing it for the first time. Like never even they just saw that it's in our backyard. I'm checking this event out.
yeah. Especially like having like the wrestling community and like not just like people who hardly like who love WWE, strictly just WWE fans or even AEW fans. There's people like love like different promotions that just comes together and stuff and having like celebrate. Like there's wrestlers, there's legends that like that been through the promotions, been through like the promotion and stuff, like come over here and stuff and just to meet and stuff. Like we gotta give credit to AEW and the Starcast staff also. Because for having like pulling this together, pulling this whole weekend together, and it's just like, dude, just like
Yeah.
really like one of the best wrestling weekends that you know a wrestling fan that will ever experience. Like hard, like this is really like hard, like it's just hard, like hard to put in words. It's like it's so like being on cloud nine.
Never want to come down.
Yeah,
Let's just run
exactly.
it back next year, but go to London. That
Ooh,
would be a
No,
trip.
you
that would
know
be
what?
a fucking
Uh,
adventure.
that would be, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, if All In would ever come back to America, would they ever do Texas again?
Hmm.
I
There's
would
no
want them
telling.
to.
I would see. I would love to see that if they ever do
Shit,
that
give
again.
us a dynasty or give us a world's end. It's like I'll be fine if you give us Revolution. We'll pop on Revolution. You give us
Forbidden
double or
Door.
nothing, man. Quadruple or nothing. We go big.
Oh
I feel
shoot!
like there's a special place in AEW's heart, and I truly believe this. I have no backing on this, but I really do feel like we have a special place in AEW's heart, just Texas alone, just our area of Arlington alone, just
Yeah,
with the whole when they made their homestay with Collision and ROH, Garland
Dy-
finally came back.
Dynamite.
Yeah, man, it's just like I would have to think they would come back, and I was kind of like womp womp when I was hoping that they were going to put like back in 2027 we'll be back. I was like, damn it, I was expecting that, but
No,
like
but I definitely think a pay per view would come, even if a
for
different pay
sure,
per view.
right? Like right.
Yeah, for sure. Like a big pay per view like that,
Yeah, like double or
and it's
nothing is
just
perfect. And we'll, like I said, we go so big and hard. We'll turn double or nothing into all in. We'll go all in at double or nothing. That's how hard we go here.
I would.
yeah. We're
That's what
gonna
I
treat.
want, bro. I want that.
Yeah, it's
You give
kind
us
of treat
winter is
it.
coming again, we'll pop.
Yeah, kind of treat it as a big event because Texas crowds, we go above 100% when it comes to like the crowd energy.
So we go all the way in.
Like that's the way how it is.
That's why that's why in conclusion I feel like as much as we say we can have any pay-per-view, we're so big and crazy we need all in or else we'll go too hard at the other ones.
Right.
You can't just have one day. I need multiple days. I need the
It's like
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I need the Wednesday through Saturday. I
Just
need
move in here.
I mean
Just
I
move in.
mean we had Tuesday to to all the way to Saturday because, man, that was just
That's what I want every time.
Every time, man. It's just ugh. It's so unforgettable. It's just so unforgettable, man. That's just like it's just something that's gonna be talked about like every time somebody mentions like with AEW, like All In and stuff like that.
Day I was married is one of the happiest days of my life, but this definitely is literally tied with it. I'm not even capping, bro. Just experiencing this event in my once in a lifetime marriage. But bro, I literally was so sad that I had to like call in sick just because I was like, I can't. I'm depressed. I want to relive this moment again. I wish I had a
depression.
rewind.
Yeah.
That post show depression.